Hi traders, welcome to JJP Trading Academy. Today in this video we are going to discuss about the channel pattern based trading technique in this video totally. So this is one of the most important trading technique which can be followed by most of the traders in the market till now. So if you are trading with the trading strategy or technique which will be used by most of the traders and it is familiar with every traders, then that strategy will be working more powerfully and you'll be getting a more accuracy in that strategy. So this is one of the type of strategy which can be easily analyzed and learned by every basic learners without any indicators, and you can easily analyze with the blank chart. Once you start trading with this type of strategies, you will be getting a good consistency and you will be getting a high accuracy mode of trading. So if you want to understand this strategy totally, watch this video till the end, then only you can understand what are all the criteria involved for stop loss, target as well as the entry point. I wish every traders to watch this video till the end. And if you have not subscribed to our channel till now, click on the subscribe button and click on the bell button, then only you will be receiving the upcoming video updates of our channel. So let us enter into the video. So what is channel pattern based trading? First of all, in the history of stock market, the channel pattern based trading plays an important role. This is a type of pattern based trading are introduced traditionally by the psychology of rejection and breakout based traders. So most of the traders will be trading with the rejection or breakout. So this type of trader psychology has formed this type of channel patterns. So this is more familiar with every history period charts. So once a chart analyzer see the basic chart, this is a first criteria of the trader who will be seeing of the full market trend, and he will be analyzing the chart patterns. So this type of trading techniques is called channel pattern based trading. So ways of trading in channel pattern, there are two ways. I have already said that breakout and rejection is the more important role of this trading technique. So there are three types of trading techniques in the channel pattern. First of all, the rising channel pattern, that is a bullish pattern, and the falling channel pattern, that is a bearish pattern, and the sideways channel pattern with a sideways pattern. So let us enter into the rising channel pattern. First of all, rising channel pattern is formed by two parallel trend lines with the higher lows and higher highs. So once you are seeing a trend line, you need to draw the two parallel trend line for the market situation. If it is considerable, that is a higher lows and a higher highs. So once you find the two parallel trend line, this is with the uptrend. It is formed in a uptrend market, and taking sell entry to get the high probable trades with this rising channel pattern. So once you are getting a rising channel pattern, you can take a sell entry with the higher rejection of that channel pattern, or otherwise you can go for a breakout of the sell side breakout. Then only this will be giving you a higher accuracy. So let us see with the drawing. So now you can see the high of this channel pattern. So once you are getting the parallel mode in a chart analysis, then you can draw this type of channel pattern with a full parallel. It should be more parallel and it should not collide each other. So once you are seeing far away after the market ending also, it should not collide each other. Then only this type of channel patterns can be identified. So for example, rising channel pattern should be giving you a higher and highs. So first of all, this is a high. So for this high, there is a higher and low. So there is a slight higher and low, but it is not breaking the previous low. So this is a one rejection, and after this again there is a higher and high, because we are saying this is higher and high because it has break out the highs. So we are saying this is a higher and high. So once after this again we are getting a higher and low. So these two are parallel. Again and again it is rejecting back and it is not breaking the previous higher and low. So again we are getting a rejection of the higher and low. So you can see the final higher and high. So once you are getting this type of patterns, at least three higher and highs and the two higher and lows, then you can say this as an rising channel pattern. So once you find this type of trading patterns, if you are seeing in a chart, then you need to see for a perfect criteria which we need to enter for the rejection, or otherwise we can enter for the breakout. So first of all, let us see for the rejection at which point we are going to enter here. So first of all, once you are getting the final high, that is a third high in this point, you can go for a sell entry. This is one of the point which you can go for a rejection. The only one criteria for this trade entry is you need to see the candlestick first of all. So if you are getting any breakout and if you are getting the market is not rejecting in this channel directly, then you should not go for a sell side entry in this point. So this is one of the best rejection zone for sell entry, but the high probable entry you will be getting the breakout. Breakout is once you are getting the breakout of the higher and lows channel. Once you are getting a breakout, you can enter at this point. This is the point of sell entry, and this is also a sell entry mode. But for this you need to see that whatever time frame you are using, you need to see a best rejection candle. The candle should be more rejected from the upside, and it should give you a red candle like this. So if you are finding this type of candles in this zone, then you can go for a sell entry and you will be getting the target of this point. So for this you can make a small stop loss, that is whatever the candles are forming for a red candle. So you can place the stop loss on above of that candle and you can move further, but the candle should be more rejected, then only the market will give you a good momentum. So once you are getting the perfect rejection candle with a red candle, then you can enter into the trade for a sell side rejection. So this is a rejection type of trading. If you are a breakout type of trader, then you need to enter the trade once you are getting a breakout in the lower parallel channel you are getting here in this point. So if you are getting a entry with a full breakout, it should not get any rejection. So once you are getting a full breakout in this candle, then you can enter for a sell side entry. So once you are entering, you should place the stop loss above the swing low of the particular zone. If you are getting in this, if you are previous 5 candles or 10 candles, if you are getting a swing high, so small swing high, you can place the stop loss there. Otherwise you can keep the stop loss on the candle. Whatever candle is breaking down, you can keep the stop loss above. So there is another technique to enter for the sell breakout. If you are getting a sell breakout also, you can go and enter into the retest entry. So again, if the candle is breaking here, for example, so this is a breakout candle, let us take here. So once you are getting a breakout candle also, again the market will be going somewhere and again there will be a retest in this point. So if you are getting a retest zone, once after the confirmation of breakout, if you are getting a retest, you can make a good entry here. This is an ambush type of entry. So once you are entering, you can place the stop loss here. So if you are taking a retest entry, your stop loss will be more low and our risk is very low and our reward will be more high. So you can see your reward will be till this. So this is the first target, that is the previous higher low. So we need to mark the previous higher low horizontal line. So you will be getting the first target in this point. So once you are achieved this first target, you can again, if you are having a 2 lots of trade or if you are having a 1000 quantity, so you can exit the half of the position here as a first target, and finally you can trial the next position to cost, the stop loss you can trial to cost, and again you can go further if the market is giving you a good momentum, and you can capture the second target and exit your full position. Okay, so let us discuss about the another falling channel pattern. So this will be formed the same as it is the rising channel pattern. The falling channel pattern is formed by two parallel trend lines with the lows, lower highs and lower lows. So taking buy entry in lower rejection and higher breakouts are the high probable entries for this trading technique. So if the falling pattern is forming in a downtrend market, you should take the entry in the breakout of that falling pattern. Otherwise you should take the lower lows. If you are getting any rejection for a buy mode, then you can go for a buy entry. So let us see the analysis of the chart. So for example, you just see here. So this is the first low. So once the market is falling continuously and you are getting a low and there is a rejection and there is a lower high. So this is considered as a first lower high, and second you are getting a lower low again. So if it is breaking the previous low it is breaking and forming another low and getting a rejection, then this is considered as the lower low. So almost we have got a two lower lows and lower lows, and for a lower high we got another lower high. but this is not breaking the previous lower high, so we are considering this as a channel pattern. Then only we can consider the parallel line we can draw for the both upside and downside. We can draw the channel pattern. So once you are finding this lower, the final lower low, so this is the final lower low point. This is also a third lower. So the first low, lower low, and this third one. Every third rejection is the more important point for the taking entry in channel patterns. So if you are forming the third low, if you are getting any rejection candle here, this is for buy entry. So we need to take only buy side of entries in this point. So if you are getting a full rejection candle with the green candle, so then you can enter for a buy entry with the high of that candle. Once you are entering, you should take the entry at the high of that candle breakout. So the next candle, if it is touching this highs, then you can go for entry, and you can keep the stop loss below this candle low. That's enough. At least 10 or small points below that candle low, then it will be the perfect stop loss. And once you enter for the buy entry, you should maintain the reward of the first target should be here, the high of the previous swing channel pattern. So the channel parallelly it is matching here, so we can follow the target as here. So if you want to take a trade with the breakout trade, then you need to wait patiently, and you should see a perfect breakout candle in this zone. If you are seeing a perfect breakout candle in this zone, you can go for an entry here, or otherwise there will be a retest entry in the channel again. So if you are taking a ambush in this point, then you can maintain a stop loss, a small stop loss, that is this candle low, or otherwise the swing lows. So if you are taking the breakout, once after the breakout, if you are making an entry here, you can maintain the stop loss of this candle low. So once after this is the first target, that is the lower high. So the lower high has been reached in this point. So this is our first target. And again the market, if you are having the half position exit in this point, and again you are trailing that stop loss to the cost to cost, and again you are trailing, then you will be reaching the second target in this point. So that is the previous lower high. So once you are reaching the both targets, then it is a good type of mode. Sometimes it may reach, otherwise you will be in a good profit only. If you are exiting with the first target also, it will be in a good profit only, because according to the length of the candles which is forming the channel pattern, falling channel also, rising channel also, if you are getting a good length and target reward, means it is a good mode of trading. Sometimes you will be getting a big targets in a big consolidated mode market. So let us see with the chart also. So before we need to understand about the sideways channel pattern. Sideways channel pattern is formed in the consolidated market with full long time sideways market type. So it gives the entry both for the buy entry and sell entry. This is a type of rejection, this is a type of breakout zones, because if the market is consolidated for a more period of time, we will be getting this type of sideways channel pattern. Again and again there will be a both side rejection. For a buy entry, sell entry, there will be both side rejection. So you can easily, after finding the big consolidation, you can apply the sideways channel pattern technique, and you can start making a rejection for sell entry, and for buy entry also you can take a rejection. And both, if you are getting any breakout upside or downside, you can go for a breakout. So let us see, this is what this will be seen in the chart. So for that, if you are getting a buy side rejection, and if you are getting a, at the particular point, if you are getting a high, in that high if you are getting a sell rejection, and again if you are getting a rejection in the same point at which the market has took the previous low, then the same point if you are getting a rejection, then you can identify that this is sideways and the market is consolidating right now in the two channel, that is the upper channel and this is the lower channel. So if the market is again and again consolidating here, after once you get a 2 point, the upper side 2 point and the lower side 2 point, and the third point you can see for a rejection. So once the market after a 2 points, once the low also 2 points, if you are getting a market again here, you should wait for a perfect rejection candle in this point, and you can go for a buy entry. If you are getting a breakout also, you can go for a sell entry. So I think now you can understand, but the pattern should be in a horizontal mode. The pattern should not be in a rising mode, uptrend or downtrend. It should be in a horizontal mode. Then only we can find this sideways channel pattern. So once you are finding this, you can enter with the rejection candle in this point, and you can get the big reward as the higher of that previous high. This is the previous high. Or if the market is consolidating here and you are getting a rejection in this, again you are getting a swing low, swing high, means you can mark this also as a first target. So once you are reaching the first target, you can exit the off position, and again you can trail the target to the final position. And the both for the sell entry also the same. If you are getting a rejection for the sell candle, red candle with the perfect rejection candle, then you can enter for the sell entry, and your stop loss will be the candle high, and here also your stop loss will be the candle low, and you can go for the target of this. This is the final target. And if you are getting any rejections here at this point, if the market is rejecting back, then you will be getting the first target here. Now I have opened the Bank Nifty 15 minutes time frame with the Bank Nifty index Tradingview platform. So now you can see the 15 minutes time frame chart plain. There is no indicators. Now I have not applied any indicators. So if you want to see the channel pattern analysis, first of all zoom out the chart. So first of all we need to zoom out the chart, then only we can see how the market is running right now. So according to the Bank Nifty index right now, you can see from this point, that is 38,740, the market is falling. Till now the market is in a falling mode. So we can easily find a falling pattern from this. If the market is in a zigzag mode, then we can easily find the lower and lows, and we can draw the falling channel pattern for the Bank Nifty index. So right now to draw the falling channel pattern, there is a tool available in a Tradingview platform. So once you click on the second button, if you go for it, you will be getting the parallel channel. This is the drawing tool. So once you choose the parallel channel, you can easily draw the channel pattern. So whatever the swing highs you are finding and for whatever the swing lows you are finding, you can draw, and finally we can parallelize that. So now you can see just for the falling channel pattern, we need to find 3 swing lows, that is the lower low and again lower low. So first of all, let us consider this as a first low, and again there is a second low here, and parallelly I am matching this low. So once we are matching these 3 lows, 3 to 4 lows is there, it's okay. Once you are finding the perfection, we could not find the perfection of the channel. So once you are finding the swing lows, you are directly matching it, and this is one of the trend line, and again I am parallelizing this to find the upper swing highs. So I think now you can find the both swing. This is only one swing high is now it is matching. So for the falling channel pattern, we need 2 swing high. So again I am dragging this, and now we can find the another swing high here. So I think now you can find the another swing high. So once you are finding, you just perfectly match the lows first of all, because lows are the most important support zones which can parallelize the channel. So once you are getting the 3 lows only, the falling channel pattern is satisfied. So now I think now you can find the highs also. So there is a 2 high and 3 lows. This is a 1 low, lower low, another lower low, and the third lower low. This is not perfectly matching, but even though we can consider, because almost the market has rejected back totally from this zone, otherwise we can consider this also as a lower low. So almost we got a 3 support zones, that is a parallel channel lows, and again we are getting the 2 upper rejection. So now you can see there is a breakout candle in this point. So once you are getting the perfect zones, we need to wait for the rejection on this point, otherwise we can go for the buy entry with the breakout of this candle. I have already said for falling pattern we are going to take only the buy side entries to make a high probable entry. So there is a perfect rejection in our channel, so we can also go for a buy entry here and make your stop loss below these candles, and again we can reach this target perfectly. The market has been reached, and if you are getting a breakout in the channel pattern, then you can also take the entry with the ambush entry here, and you can place the stop loss here. Otherwise we can wait till the market is retesting in our channel pattern. So again the market has been retested in the channel perfectly, and it has given you a good doji candle, the pin bar candle. Now we have got a bullish pin bar, so in this candle also we can make the entry. So again our stop loss will be here. So perfectly the market has perfectly given you the target until this is the first target for us. So where the market has rejected back, this is the first target, almost a big target. So we can consider the previous swing lows this as the first target in that day. If you are intraday trader, we can consider this as an first target to be met, and for us almost the big target has been met in the Bank Nifty index. So let us go for another examples with the stocks. So this is also another falling pattern. It is perfectly met, and that you can see easily it is forming a M shape. So now we are getting a 3 zones here perfectly. In Zeal it is perfectly matching a 3 points in our channel, as well as the upper side also there is a 2 rejection zones. So this is the final breakout zone, or otherwise this is a third rejection. It is perfectly made as a green bullish candle. So if you are making a entry here and your stop loss here, means it's also good. But if you have missed this entry, you can go wait for the breakout of this candle, and you can place the entry with the stop loss of the previous swing low. Otherwise the whatever the candle is breaking, and you can make that candle low as a stop loss, and you can go for a first target here and the second target as the this point. So now we can understand how the falling pattern is happening in the market. So let us go for another example. So this is a slightly sideways as well as uptrend. So you can see the market is upside, downside, both the rejection, and market is consolidating in a small range. Again and again the market is consolidating in a small range. If you are seeing this type of patterns, now I am opening polycap with the day chart. So if you are seeing this type of patterns, this is called a sideways pattern. So this type of patterns can give you a more important rejections from the downside as well as the upside. Otherwise you will be getting a downside breakout as well as the upside breakout. So now I have opened the Bank Nifty 15 minutes time frame with the Bank Nifty index Tradingview platform. So now you can see the 15 minutes time frame chart plain. There is no indicators. Now I have not applied any indicators. So if you want to see the channel pattern analysis, first of all zoom out the chart. So first of all we need to zoom out the chart. So thank you traders, thanks for watching the video till the end. I think now you have understood about the channel patterns and types of channel patterns available. Before entering into the strategy, you just do the full backtest of that strategy, how it is working in the live market as well as the previous historical market. Then only you can get the full overview of that strategy and stop loss, target, everything. And I wish every traders to join our Telegram channel. If you have not joined till now, join us. The search of JJP Trading Academy Telegram channel. In our Telegram channel, we will be posting our daily performance of our services till now. Till date, we have posted every services, indicators, as well as the WhatsApp tips service, which will be giving you daily 1 to 3 high accuracy trade entries only. We will be maintaining only small stop loss with a big reward risk ratio, as well as we will be guiding you how to maintain the portfolio with the position sizing perfectly. Then only we can consistently earn with our service. So totally we will be teaching you, and we will be joined in our WhatsApp tips service also. If you are interested, you can WhatsApp us on 7200556708. And if you have not subscribed to our channel till now, click on the subscribe button and click on the bell button. Let us meet on the next video. Thank you.